We build long-term relationships, we invest in those relationships, we do new things along with those customers, and we try to make sure that we sustain those relationships over a long period of time. The other advantage of building long-term relationships is that every day you're proving yourself, you're increasing the trust with your clients. When we got an offer for $1 million to buy us out, we thought maybe we should sell. Luckily for us, we said let's give it one more push. We said we will do an IPO, initial public offering, in 3 years and invest that money back into the business and grow the business. Luckily for us, the Indian economy opened up in 1991 and we never looked back, because it allowed companies like Infosys to invest in sales, marketing, invest in globalization, and it allowed us to do things that were needed for the company to grow. And we succeeded because of that. Every business has to be in control of its destiny. If it is not in control of its destiny, if it's dependent on somebody else, then it's actually very difficult to plan, spend expenditure, to plan growth, etc. So what we do is we do various scenarios. So in 1999, we created a scenario of how will $1 billion company look like. What does it mean to be $1 billion company? How many people do we need to recruit? How much space do we need for the business? What kind of investments are required and things like that. And so we plan this and then make sure that we execute on those plans. When we reach that goal, we then create a new plan. So once we hit $1 billion, we then looked at how will a $5 billion company look like. And so we go on, and this is a continuous journey. I call it a marathon. Luck favors the prepared mind. So you have to prepare yourself. You have to work very hard in building the right capabilities. You have to work very hard in creating a plan and executing on that plan. You have to work hard in creating certain capabilities. And when the opportunity comes, and understand that the opportunity is seen by many people, but only some people benefit from that opportunity. And that's what people call luck. To me, it means that you are the best prepared to take advantage of the opportunity. And that's what luck is all about. Y2K was known because the year 2000 problem was known for many years actually. And so we prepared ourselves again. We built a solution to help companies solve the Y2K problem. And we were able to also scale up the business. This is what established the offshore model. This is a problem which had to be solved as low a cost as possible because it was not adding features to the application but was fixing a bug. And we took full advantage of that, established the model. The relationships that were built on those years still continue even today, and we have grown those relationships. We do what we call applied R&D. So we take technologies which are at the leading edge, the cutting edge, apply those to business problems and try to solve those business problems. And we sometimes solve those business problems in connection with our clients actually, so co-creating with our clients. And this way we can also validate that the solutions that we come up are relevant to the market, are relevant to our customers. This is something which we have to do on an ongoing basis. We have to continuously reinvent ourselves. We spend about 1% of our revenue on research and development at any point of time. 98% of our business is repeat business, business with clients who were our clients for more than 1 year. And so we build long-term relationships. We invest in those relationships. We do new things along with those customers. And we try to make sure that we sustain those relationships over a long period of time. The other advantage of building long-term relationships is that every day you're proving yourself. You're increasing the trust with your clients. If you're doing a shoddy job, the customer would not give you more business. So it proves yourself every single day. And lastly, it keeps your sales and marketing costs low because you're getting business with customers who have already done business with you. So it keeps your sales and marketing costs low. We always have to worry about competition. You always have to worry about somebody else doing a better job. And so you cannot stand still. You have to continue to innovate. You have to do new things. You have to do things differently. You have to continue to grow. And so you have to be paranoid about your own future and what competition can bring about. Having said that, there are very few places which have the ability to scale like India, which has a educational system which produces today 1.4 million engineering graduates every year, and IT is an aspirational job for Indians. This is one of the best jobs that they can get. This gives them global exposure. This allows them to work with some of the best companies in the world. So people actually want to work for the IT industry. So there's a combination of all these things. The great education system, the aspirational nature of this job, the ability to scale. All these things matter, and that's the reason why India is, in some sense, the best place for IT and software services to grow. We have to make sure that the cost of new products, cost of new services are low enough that it's affordable to a majority of the world's population. We can't have products and services which only serve, let's say, the top 2 billion people in the world. What about the remaining 4 billion people who are considered, lower middle class, poor, etc.? So I strongly believe that if you want to improve the life of a majority of the people, you have to bring down the cost of products and services, and means cost of innovation also. And in that sense, frugal innovation is a very important additional aspect or additional way in which you can do innovation.